Hello, welcome to the Overtime Sports Show, powered by good friends at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and we might as well call it the playoff edition of the Overtime Sports Show.
Definitely playoff edition. Got my Astros on, got my helmet, shirt.
Yeah,
but I will not be going to game 2.
Thank you, and I want to say I'm AV. He's G-Man. He went to the game last night, and y'all know what happened last night. We lost 6-2. Game 1 of the World Series to the Atlanta Braves. Framber did what he did in the first playoff game that he pitched in this year. He didn't last over 2 innings, man.
He did say that he felt the World Series jitters, but
yeah. And I expect that. What's up, man? I expect that. Yeah, I expect that. Notice this. In all of the World Series, we've been in 3 in the last 5 years. We have not won game 1.
5 games in a row.
Yeah, we don't win game 1. Watch this. I'm not nervous at all.
Yeah.
Not nervous at all.
I tell people all the time, like, if you're going to jump off a bridge after game 1, then you don't understand how a series works. This series going at least 6 games, 5, 6, maybe even 7 games.
Yeah.
You're down 0-1. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Well, look what happened to Boston. We were down 2-1.
2-1.
I went to the second game that we lost to Boston, or the first game we lost to Boston when they played here. So I'm 0-2. So I'm definitely not going no more World Series games this year.
Yeah. And as you say, remember with Boston, they were hitting grand slams. They were hitting them out of the park and putting up over 20-something runs. And then what happened?
Everybody's breaking a history record with us, man. Boston 15 to hit 3 grand slams, the first 2, then last night, first time postseason history, guy hit a home run leading off to get the game. Yep. I'm just like, geez.
Who cares? Because we know you got to win 4 games to win the series, and we're still feeling pretty confident about our Astros. Thank you guys for joining us today. As always, like, share, and comment. Your comment is valuable to the Overtime Sports Show, so we want to hear how you feel about it. Are you nervous about the Astros? Paul says they just have to win today. Paul, my thing is this. Even if they lose today, G-Man, I'm still confident.
You know what? I'm confident because they play better on the road, man. For some reason, they turn up on the road. Look what they did against Washington a couple years ago. All their games were on the road. They beat the Dodgers in the last World Series by winning, 2 on the road, especially Game 7. And then, Boston,
we do
2-3.
Yep, that's what we do. And of course, the roof is going to be open tonight, thanks to Commissioner Manfred. So that's going to be different for us playing with the roof open tonight in the World Series. But I'm believing that the Astros are going to win tonight. We know Jose Urquidy is going to be pitching tonight. I was surprised by that. I actually thought Garcia was going to take the mound. Tommy, appreciate you from the Southwest side. I thought Garcia was going to take the mound tonight, man.
No, they're gonna save him for Friday game.
The road game. Yeah. Shirley says they can bounce back. Winners know how to win. And that's what it is about our Astros, G.
What I love about Dusty Baker, and he mentioned it today, he says, you know what? We lost, but so what? We got a confident group. They're not worried. They've been through here before. They've done this before. They know what it takes. So he's like, they're not even worried. They know they got to hit. They know they're better hitters and everything else, but they're not worried about it. And I believe them.
I want to know, are you guys nervous? Talk to us. I see we got a lot of confident people so far that are saying about the Astros. And this is the confidence that I think that the team has given to you and I and to everybody else in H-Town, that we don't get down. 3 of the last 5 World Series have been the 5 ACLS, American League Championship Series. So the team knows how to handle pressure situations, and they realize, as you said, G-Man, at the beginning of the conversation, 1 game is not the series.
Oh, no, not even close, man. So think about it, man. You're down 0-1. You got to win 4 games. So somebody's going to lose some games. So it's not like, oh, my God, this is it. Somebody's going to lose some games. And all we got to do is, I think we're going to bounce back tonight. And then I think we take care of business in Atlanta. And
stay out them strip clubs in Atlanta, though.
Alfredo
said we're going to be swinging and banging. You know it, baby.
Swinging and banging. That's how we do it, man.
Stay out them strip clubs down in the ATL, baby.
Hey, shout out to everybody I ran into yesterday at the game too, man. Y'all are bad luck just like me, so don't go to
they'll be back tonight. Now, speaking of bad luck, unfortunate for them as it was with us with McCullers, former Astro and the ace for Atlanta, Charlie Morton, broke his leg last night. Man, I saw it.
Crazy. I saw it when it happened, but I didn't think much of it. And then when he struck at Altuve and he kind of limped off, I didn't even think about it till I was in the bathroom and somebody said, "Hey, Morton's out for the whole World Series." I said, "Something happened with his legs." And he broke. I said, "Wow, that man went out there and pitched another inning
with a broke leg." That show you how powerful adrenaline is.
Oh yeah, when he did the last pitch Altuve and got him, he was like, "That's it, I can't do it no more." His leg was done.
That was done. So it's kind of even with both teams' ace being out. So I'm like I said, I'm confident. I think Framber the next time around he'll definitely come back stronger when we're on the road. I expect a total different game from him.
Yes, Alfredo, I will be staying home tonight. Well, I'm not taking back. I'm not staying home. I'm going to go watch it at my friend's Broadway Buffalo Wing. I'm going to watch it at his place, but I will not be nowhere within 30 miles of Minute Maid Park. I'm going to just stay away from there. I'm not going to be nowhere close to it. That game was 40 last night. I didn't get over 40 last night. I didn't even party afterwards.
Yeah, thank God. You should have went. You should never went. Carlton, what's up, fam? Carlton, I want to know how you feel, man. Yeah, we got to see how Carlton feel. How you feel, man? Are you nervous? I know you H-Town. Are you nervous about these Astros, Carlton? Or you like us, man? Everybody feeling it. We know the Astros gonna pull this out, so I'm excited about it, man. Did you see last night? Did you see last night while you were, eating your nachos, drinking your beer? Did you see Ohtani at the game? He was at the game last night.
Oh, I didn't see him there. No.
Yeah, I thought y'all might have had a brewski. Well, I know you saw Mattress Mac and the Nuns.
Oh, the Nuns were right behind us, man. Yeah, I saw the Nuns. They waved. They should have let the Nuns throw the first pitch. I didn't see that part, but
did you go over there? Did you go over there and get you a blessing though?
Well, you ain't lying. I'd be like, Maria Santo de Dios.
Yeah, you should have went and got you a blessing. Put that beer to the side. I like it, Carlton. Never nervous. We good. You know it. You should have put that beer to the side. You put that beer to the side and got you a blessing from the nun. Is that the legend?
The hallway. But I got Ali Sadiq and Marcus D. Wiley in the
Marcus in there doing it. Ali just come out of nowhere.
We got to get some. I went to the game the last two, and we lost.
His Astros shirt?
I can't do that.
I'm not going to give me some free tickets. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not supporting no youth in sports until I get the benefit of the love that they give everybody else. I ain't never shot the shot. I ain't never shot the shot. I ain't never threw the ball.
Your shirt in the studio. Did you get your shirt?
Out the shirt too big. Stop getting. Thank you for the shirt. I got it. I filled in for him, so I got the shirt.
Thank you. Finally, somebody with some common sense.
Yeah. You got to be Christian. You got to be Christian up here to get treated right. You got to be.
Hey, tell him them two nuns from the game last night waiting on him.
Yeah, the two nuns for the game last night.
Y'all lost.
Oh, he gonna say y'all lost now.
Yeah, y'all lost.
Y'all lost.
First of all, Astros just like to test the water sometimes.
Oh yeah, right. Yep.
So we okay.
Man, it's only game one, man. It's not like you got to win 4. Somebody gonna lose something.
Yeah, game one.
Yeah.
Let's set the stage.
We lost every game one.
I be wanting my little message to come out there, but that little message is scaring folks. That little message come out there with back. He be like, "Come on, man." But he said like,
Altuve.
Yeah, he say first of all, a little Mexican. What the world?
Look, Altuve. First of all, I don't even know how he hit home run. That boy bat be way up here.
Altuve is amongst the league leaders in postseason home run.
Oh yeah.
And Carrera in RBI.
Yep.
I just wish you had Springer,
man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but them fools are at home now watching what they did.
Yeah, outside of that paycheck, Springer probably wish he was here too.
Yeah.
Altuve.
Yeah, do it again. Let me see. Hold it up higher. Hold it up higher.
Thing up, that boy be twerking. That boy be on the mound twerking a little bit. That boy,
strike it out.
Altuve the Stallion.
Yeah.
Real Vato shit.
When did that boy break his leg last night?
When the ball hit him, Gurrier hit him off the leg on the inning before.
So
he hit the ball and hit him on the
and he kept pitching. He pitched the whole nother inning with a broken leg.
Charlie used to be with us, right?
Yep.
He won the game 7 for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
he started the game.
Okay. Because I came in about inning 3.
Yeah, that's when he came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at Tommy say the Houston Astros rally nuns. We need to pray for tonight in game 2. Yeah, I think they're gonna really pray hard tonight as they come in with Gallery Mac. But yeah, Ohtani was at the game last night because he received a special award, of course, from the commissioner for his 2-way All-Star season. Not since Babe Ruth we had a player to participate as a two-way player, especially in the All-Star game as a pitcher and a hitter. So congratulations to him.
I did see that he showed his highlights on the screen. I didn't know that was him. I was still trying to find my standing room only seat.
Oh, Jesus have mercy. That $500 seat that he paid for. So congratulations to him. I thought, first of all, I said, well, maybe he might be trying to come to the Astros, but he was there to get the Commissioner's Historic Achievement Award. Maybe you don't stop yelling in my ear.
I need Uncle Funky to come in here because Uncle Funky said he does not watch no games because it's bad luck. Well, I think he needs to start watching the game now because
let it.
I didn't say it was bad luck. What I said was my stomach is bad. But here's what I do, AV. I listen on the radio. I listen to the game.
Okay.
That's old school.
Because that's how I grew up listening to the game.
Oh, Milo.
But what happened, these boys partied and had fun way too much. And they got caught yesterday because they weren't ready. They weren't in shape.
But you know what Dusty said? Dusty said, I'm confident them boys know what they're doing.
Oh, they're gonna come back.
Yeah, he's I'm not worried about them losing any kind of momentum or any kind of like, oh my God, panic. He said, I ain't worried about none of that.
Oh, that's right. I got a call now. I'll be right back.
Okay, guys. Hey, you should check that cup.
That man.
Yeah, check that cup. See if he got some of that non-juice in there. We gotta see what he got going.
He got some of that brown in there.
Because listen, I don't know what y'all doing at the studio, but that's Magic 102 and 97.9. A lot of stuff going on because there's a lot of people in there. Appreciate you, Cassandra. Yeah, it's a little wild in here today, but that's how we like it on the Overtime Sports Show. You never know what'll happen. Speaking of, we don't know what's going to happen. Deshaun Watson expanded his list, and then today, watch this, Carolina says they're pulling back.
Yep, Panthers said, nope, cross us off the list.
Because they want to be able to interview Watson. They want to sit down with him, the owner, the GM, and the committee of people that they have, get to know Deshaun a little bit better. But, of course, they're not afforded that opportunity because of the legal situation with Deshaun Watson. We've been hearing John McCain, Houston Chronicle writer, has been talking about a deal on the table with Miami. And he said, no, it's not a deal that's settled, but this is just some of the parameters of the conversation that they've been having. And we know the Texans want three out here, first-round picks. They want second-round picks as well and some players if they can get some. But Deshaun says the only two teams, and really one to me, that he's open to so far is Miami. But the Jets, the Broncos, I know the Broncos definitely want him.
Yeah.
But my question to everybody today is, and UG man as well, I think we should wait. I don't think we should trade him right now.
You know, he's getting paid. Trade deadline is what, next Tuesday?
Yeah.
I mean, you can pretty much cancel out the Patriots. I think they love what they see in Mac Jones so far. I mean, he's probably done pretty much as good as any rookie out there. So I don't see him going to New England. I definitely see Broncos and Miami. New York Jets, I think they like their quarterback, but he's hurt now.
Yeah.
So
and I'm glad you said that because that's my thing. I'm thinking that's the rationale and the mindset that I have going into the 2022 season. I think a lot of teams, including Miami, will get a look at what they have and realize that the quarterbacks they have and the quarterbacks that are coming out in the draft cannot compare to Deshaun Watson. And I think it creates a bidding war for us that we'll be able to get an even greater package. Because Tua came out today and says he don't feel the love in Miami anymore because of all the rumors that have been going. Wait.
How you gonna go out there and try to play your heart out and knowing that they throwing your name around in a trade? You know, I mean, I can't understand how that would feel. Imagine us being on the radio talking about, G-Man the afternoon host in the box, but we try to trade him for somebody else from New York, and and I'm here every day trying to do my thing, and I'm thinking, well, man, they trying to get rid of me.
Yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, too, G-Man, it sucks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anybody trying to replace you, we know one day we all gonna be replaced, but we don't want to hear about you replacing us. Yep. But at the same time, I think you got to increase your productivity. You got to go out in the field and show them, give them enough reason not to trade you or to get rid of you. You can stay in your feelings or you can produce. And I think a lot of times what happens is, like we're seeing with Tua now, you get frustrated about it instead of let me go out on this field and show these boys that I can really play.
Yeah. Hey, I like that nice filter you got on you there, AV, with the sun hitting you.
Man, the sun is wearing.
I see you trying to get a litexy.
The sun is wearing me out right now, man.
What
happened?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm with Carlton, man. I'm tired of the whole Deshaun Watson thing already.
Yeah.
I wish he would just. I mean, I know it's not going to happen. It's wishful thinking on my end. I want him to stay here. I want him to be part of our team again, but I know that's not going to happen. I don't think we've scored a touchdown in the last 2 games. Is that right?
Oof, man, listen.
We lost. We only scored 5 points against Arizona.
31 to 5.
40-0 to Buffalo.
Yeah.
I don't think we scored a touchdown in the last 9 quarters. I don't even know where it's at. Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor's back. He was back at practice today, so he's on that 21-day list, and he can come back this Sunday.
We will be at the Texans game this Sunday. Myself, Jay Mack, Keisha, we're going to the BMW suite. Shout out to BMW, Houston BMW Studios for that. So we're going to be at the Colt 45 tailgaters first, and then we're going to the blue line, and then we're going to head on into the game to the Houston BMW suite. So we'll see how that goes. My first time in the suite. I don't think I've ever been in a suite.
You never been?
No,
it's sweet up there.
They only let Mexicans in there to clean it. That's it.
Man, I didn't see a Mexican the several times I was in there, but eat all you can and drink all you can and have a good time. They got sodas in there. I ain't talking about that strong stuff you like to drink. I'm talking about
that brown. I got to get that brown, baby. That brown or that Bud Light, one of the two.
Lord help us all. Man, what do you think about your owner? LeChevy, Cal McNabb, man. He had to apologize.
This dude is not an NFL owner. His dad was the NFL owner. He inherited the team.
No. Cal been there since day one, man.
Yeah, but we know
right with him. That's your owner he been right there with him, man. And of course, at his golf tournament, he made some anti-Semitic remarks against Asians, and he talked about the coronavirus as the China flu. You know, he got that from his former
China
president.
Trump,
the China virus got that from his
I've heard people say
president.
that. I've heard Trump say before without even whatever, but nowadays you just can't. And although it was back in May, and as soon as he said it, he did right then and there tell the people who came up to him, man, I didn't mean to say. I used the wrong choice of word. I mean, I get it, but you got to know when you're in that position, especially as an NFL owner. I mean, they still going back to Bob McNair talking about in the prisons, running running the prison. I mean, they're not going to let you slide on mistaken words anymore, man. You're not going to be able to get away with it.
No, and of course, people, like you said, they dig. They go back now. They're looking for anything and everything that you have to be. Yeah, you have to be either confident or careful in what you say and be able to stand by it if you're going to say something controversial, because they're definitely coming for you. And I know they've been after him, and he, like you said, immediately apologized for calling it the China virus. He said it was inappropriate and choice of words, and that he didn't want to offend anybody. And I think he's offending us by this horrible team we have right now. But that's a whole nother story. I don't think
he's a competent owner.
No,
I'm not going to owner. I don't know if we just. I don't know, man. I'm getting real sad with his team. And Texans are. I'm a H-Town till I die team. I was born an Oiler. I'm a die Texan, but I don't want to die. Frustrated and mad all the time. You know what I mean?
Give it 3 years. We'll be back. We'll be back to where we need to be. And listen, I'm telling you guys to go by Academy and get this wonderful shout out to Academy for these T-shirts that they gave to us at the station. These pennant chasing T-shirts for the Astros. Yeah, go by Academy and get that great Astros gear. They have a lot of it. So thanks to Academy Sports and Outdoors for being a proud sponsor of the Overtime Sports Show with G-Man and yours truly, AV. Man, what do you think about the man who gave Tom Brady the football back? Of course, he threw his 600 TD pass, and he got a good swag bag, I like to call it, from Tom Brady, which included he had 2 jerseys signed by Brady, a helmet, a jersey autographed by Mike Evans, who Brady threw a touchdown to, and they gave Kennedy. He also got the cleats that Evans won on the game and season tickets for this year and 2022, and $1,000 credit to the official team store, which was good to me. And he also got a Bitcoin. Was that a good deal, man, or would you have held on to that football? Oh, I can't hear you. I don't know if it's me or you. I think you're G-Man. You're on mute.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
my son
I was like, wait a minute.
Hang on.
Okay, I was like, I was like, I see your mouth moving, but you ain't talking. I thought you were the man that got that football.
So basically, this is what I was thinking. They were saying the football is worth about $500,000. He could trade it, sell it to one of these collectors, right? but how long do you have to sit on it before somebody's going to give you actual $500,000? So getting a Bitcoin, just one Bitcoin, one little coin, $52,000 is what a Bitcoin is worth.
Yeah, they say estimated at 58. Yeah, 58.
Yeah, in the 50s. Yeah, it's going up. It's going up.
That's a lot of money. Yes, Jesus.
You know, and actually, I watched that game, and I thought he actually gave the football away to a lady, but that was the 599th pass, I think.
Yeah.
The 600 one, I thought it was a lady. I'm like, man, you know, she's not gonna know. Man, this guy, I think it's a good trade. I mean, I don't know about I don't know. If you're a fan of memorabilia, maybe, but.
And if you're willing to wait, because like you said, man, you got one. We don't know when Brady's ever gonna retire.
And it's probably going to be another, how many years? 15 years, 20 years before next time it gets close to 500 or 600?
Right. So, I mean, it's a good deal. You love football. You get season tickets. Rest of this year, next year, you got $1,000. And we know that the tire in the store can be a lot. So $1,000 in the store, you can buy a lot of gear. You got the jerseys. The jerseys are going to be worth a lot of money. So you got that as well from two players, Mike Evans and Tom Brady, and the Bitcoin you got as well. So I would have took the deal. I mean, I'm cool with it. I would have took the deal too and say, hey, it's fantastic. If not, Brady, give me another ball. Matter of fact, Brady, watch this, G, man. Give me one of those deflated footballs you used to have back in the day.
That's probably not worth too much money.
Yeah, say, give me one of those. I'll hold on to it. We got a shout out and thanks to our proud sponsor, Henessy. Never stop, never settle for the Henessy NBA Minute. Listen, I'm having a fantastic time. I know it sounds crazy because they are 1-3 right now, but I'm really enjoying watching our Houston Rockets.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know last night I was so caught up in the Astros that I didn't realize they were playing the Mavericks last night when we lost by 10. But they are looking, they're looking okay, man. It looks like they're going to be struggling this year, but they could put some points on the board. Yeah, Jalen Green put up 30 the other night.
Nice.
I mean, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. They're gonna be some young studs for a long time. That nucleus is gonna be great.
Yeah,
but just depends on who else we can bring in to help them, get over that hump or maybe mentor them a little bit more,
And I think I hope in comparison between the Texans and our Rockets, I hope that we can get enough draft picks. This is why I'm saying, let's wait, get a lot more for Deshaun, because I want to be able to build a team around these young draft picks that we got and build them up like the Rockets are doing. And I would be cool if you got some players that I feel like are quality players on the field and on the court that we can sit back and watch them grow. And then 2 to 3 years, add some pieces to the team and watch this team grow into one of the best teams in the league, especially in the NBA. It doesn't take you that long. You can do 2 years. By year number 3, you should be ready to rock and roll with this team because we got with Porter, Green, even with Eric Gordon still being on the team, we got a lot of nice pieces. Woods as well, he's doing his thing, and I'm excited about watching these Rockets, man.
Yeah, me too. I think like you say, 3 years. I mean, Green's only not even 21 years old yet.
Yeah, youngster can ball. Can ball. When he come into his own, especially in his league, and get a lot more comfortable, man, I'm excited about what we're going to do. Listen, I want to talk to what did you think about the protest, man, down in Brooklyn with the Brooklyn Nets over Kyrie Irving? You had people who stormed the Barclays Center, man, behind Kyrie Irving because they were like, "Hey, man, we stand with Kyrie. Let that man play."
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna get crazy, man. But I just don't think there's gonna be a solution to this. It's gonna be either you get the vaccine or you don't play. I mean, as bad as that sounds, because not everybody is with that mandate. Not every state and every city is doing that. So, I mean, I know he was balling. He played the other day, in a gym with some other players, and he's just trying to stay in shape. But it's not going to happen anytime soon, man. Until he gets that vaccine, or until COVID is done with, he may not play this whole year.
Yeah, and look at it. I mean, we've seen Brooklyn stumble out the gate. I mean, like I said, I know it's early in the season. We don't put much into 4 or 5 games in the season, but to see them stumble without him being there, and I know they got to make adjustments. It's really difficult, and it's like you said, a personal preference that he has to stand for what he believes, and the team has to move on with what they believe. And that's what we're seeing. I know people have the right to protest, and I'm excited to see him. Now, I've never agreed with anybody storming a facility, a stadium. I've never been one with that. I think you take it a little too far because you're injuring people, or you could injure people like the security or the people who are there, ushers getting tickets and all that stuff. You can injure these innocent people who are just here doing their job. So I never have been one, and I've marched in a lot of things and stood for a lot of stuff, but I just don't, that part I don't like. I think you can protest peacefully, get your point across, but I'm not with you, barricading and running over people.
And Alfred Hill makes a good point, man. It's a mandate. Either comply or you don't. I mean, and for fans too, if you want to go to the game and you got to go get a shot in your ass, and that's it. Well, maybe your ass, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we got a big concert coming up this Saturday. With Charlie Wilson and the likes, SWV, Stokely, Johnny Gill, Rap Tresvan, Magic Under the Stars. We want to go on the stage, and it's our concert. For us to go on the stage out in the Woodlands, you got to get a COVID test. Even though you can be fully vaccinated, you still got to get a COVID test. What you gonna say if you want to work? That's part of the mandate.
2 weeks ago, I was vaccinated, but they said you got to get a negative a COVID test. Yeah. I'm like, that's just what you gonna do. If you want to do it, you guess what you got to do. I mean, I know a lot of people don't agree with it, and I think it's people's decision, their choice, whatever they want to do. But if you want to cooperate and you want to comply, then you got to comply with the rules, the mandates. But
man, just before we get out of here, G-Man, I got to put this on the table. We had the NBA 75 as they were celebrating the 75 greatest players. So I want to do NBA versus these matchups. Who would you take? Shaq versus Kareem? KD versus Larry Bird? Giannis versus Kevin Durant? Or Steph versus AI? Let's start at the top. Shaq versus Kareem. Now, Kareem had a bad hook shot, and Shaq would run over people back in the days as a bully. If I'm going to take for me on this versus,
Kareem was a better shooter though, too, right?
Yes, sir. Oh man, he disappointed us a lot of times here in H-Town with that hook. That man could hit that hook shot like never before. So if I'm going to go for somebody in this versus battle, I'm going to go with Kareem. I know that's probably not a popular decision.
Yeah, no, I would go with Kareem too. I like Shaq, his body, his build, the whole nine, but I mean, it's kind of like comparing Shaq and Akeem. I would take Akeem on that one because Akeem was finesse. He can shoot you. He can hit them free throws. Shaq.
I would say Shaq all day.
Yeah, Shaq couldn't hit free throws.
He couldn't shoot. Yeah, he couldn't really shoot. But listen, I mean, if he got you inside the paint,
you're done.
He caught the ball, it's done. Because I say Shaq was like bully ball. Man, he could. I used to remember him against Yao. He could back Yao down low, and Yao would, be trying his best to survive against Shaq. But if it came to shooting and scoring like that, I'm going with Kareem. Secondly, let's look at it. We got Larry Bird versus KD. I'm going with Larry Bird. Larry Bird could shoot you out of the gym. Even though I know KD can. Don't get me wrong. I know KD is a pure shooter. But Larry Bird sent a lot of people home disappointed.
I'm going with KD. I do like Larry Bird in the three-pointer, but KD can pull up from half court and shoot a three.
Yeah, but hey, Larry Bird can tell you, listen, I'm going to go to this spot in this corner, and I'm going to score over you right here in this corner, and there was nothing you can do about it. You couldn't stop it. He could tell you where he was going to shoot the ball.
Larry Bird was a great set shooter.
Yes, sir.
That three-point line, whether it was three-point contest or just just camping out, waiting for that ball to come to him, he was gonna hit it. But KD can go in, he can go out, he can shoot from the three, he can go to the hole. I mean, there's just so much more to his game.
Oh man, you underestimate that. Larry Bird can dribble. Larry Bird can go to the hole, but why go to the hole when you could just tell you, G-Man, I'm gonna shoot this over you at the free throw line.
Well, we got nothing
you can do about it.
I'm going with KD on this one. I got to go with KD. Right. Larry Bird, his shot, the whole, but I go KD. I go KD.
Right. Giannis, I'm old school like you, man. I know it's a new era, but I still take Larry Bird over KD, and I'm a big fan of Kevin Durant. Trust me. Giannis and Kevin Garnett. I'm going with Giannis on this one.
Kevin Garnett at his prime probably would be as good as Giannis is now, but Giannis has got way too much a game, man. He's got
complete player.
I mean, he is everything. He can. I mean, he's except for the free throws, but other than that, I mean, the guy can definitely go to the bucket. He can handle the ball,
And
You
Garnett
know,
was a bad man. Garnett
man,
was a bad man with the
Garnett
Celtics.
was too. I mean, he when he in his prime with Minnesota, he was beast, man.
Yeah, he was a bad
That's
man.
gonna be a
But like
toss
I
up to
say,
me, man. But if I had to pick somebody, I probably had to go with Giannis.
yeah, because Giannis, man, inside out, got a game. He can dribble from one end to the next, and you don't have to worry about nobody stealing the ball from him because he's got skills like that. Wait a minute. Just breaking, Mark Ingram traded back to the Saints. Mark Ingram just traded back to the Saints. Texas have traded him to the Saints. Let me see what this deal is. This is breaking news. We like to break news. Mark Ingram is out of here, traded back to the Saints. What are we getting? It don't have it on here what we getting. Oh, man. Mark Ingram is gone. So, listen, so maybe we'll finally get the rookie. Well, not the rookie, the first-year running back off of the bench, and they'll let him play. But Mark Ingram is going back to the Saints.
Yeah, I just saw that come across my screen too. So I mean, look, Mark Ingram's he's a veteran player, man. You can't put this man in here and tell him to keep running the ball. We ain't even scoring. We can't. I mean, it's like
I know he happy today.
Oh no, he's definitely happy. I mean, I think he'd be happy to maybe back to Baltimore or something like that. But I mean,
what do you think we got for him? It's probably a 5th, probably a 6th.
It's going to be a draft pick. It's definitely a draft pick. I think it's going to be definitely not a 3 or 4. It's going to be a 5 or 6. Yeah.
I wish it. I know the Who That Nation Carlton is pretty happy. It's good. And with Kamara, he's good. That's a good combination of running.
They had a good combo back in the day.
Yeah, but we left with Johnson and Lord, it's just trade everybody, man. Let's just bring these boys up. Yeah, trade everybody.
I don't even know who else we got on damn.
He can't even produce it.
All
right, let me get this last one in so we can get out of here.
Yeah, real quick.
Go ahead.
Are the Texans going to score a touchdown this Sunday against the Rams? Do they break the streak?
We just gave up our running backs. Now, if Tyrod Taylor is back, yes.
Okay.
If Tyrod Taylor is back, yes. I don't know who our starting running back is going to be, but if Tyrod Taylor is back, we can score a touchdown.
All right, so back to this versus. This next one's going to be hard because I think we're going to be
Steph and AI.
I'm going AI as far as point guard, going to the bucket. But as far as a pure shooter, the best shooter I've ever seen in my life is Steph Curry.
Yeah, I got to go with Steph on that. And I'm an AI fan. I'm old school.
I'm going AI.
I like him because he brought us the crossover. But yeah, I definitely got to go Steph because Steph can shoot it anywhere in the gym and he can dribble as well. So I'm rolling with Steph Curry. Thank you, our Henessy NBA Minute. Never stop, never settle. Get you some Henessy tonight. Enjoy the game. It's going to be a good game between our Astros as they look to rebound from the loss.
If they look like last time, get 2 bottles of Henessy tonight.
Yeah, get you 2, 3, whatever you got to do to help you get through it. Listen, bro, this has been fun today. Thank you to everybody who's chimed in. We appreciate you guys conversating with us. As we say, like, share this conversation as we get through. It's definitely been fun today. G-Man 97.9 the box. Let them know how they keep up with you, homie.
You already know G-Man 979 on everything. That's
everything.
TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, G-Man Guerrero on Facebook, and then I had to delete my OnlyFans and my Tinder account because my wife was like, "Why you got an OnlyFans and a Tinder?" I'm like, I'm just like looking. I just like to look. I'm not posting nothing.
Thank you, Miss G, man, for finally getting this little nasty off Tinder.
Off of that Tinder and OnlyFans.
Thank you, Miss G, man.
So if you get a
nasty
Tinder request from a Roberto Jaime Guerrero, that's me.
That's you. Can we get them nuns back in his life? We need to put them 2 nuns back in your life and get your life right. Follow me on TikTok, of course, Instagram at Faith and Fame with AV, on Facebook at Anthony Valerie. You can find me on there. Man, we appreciate you guys once again. Ty, we saw you. Thank you for joining in with us today. And
whatever y'all did yesterday,
don't do it.
Something different today because we need to win. We need to win. If you got the same draws on, you shouldn't have them on. But you have the same draws on as yesterday. Change them things, your socks, whatever it is. Comb your hair different. You can't comb your hair, but
I ain't got none.
I'm gonna have to wear the other. I don't know. I got to do something crazy. I don't know.
Hey, put some Murray grease in your hair. Go old school with it. Get to Academy. We've been powered by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get to Academy. Get your gear today. For G-Man, I'm AV. We'll see you next week, same time, with a ring. We're coming back with a ring.